Hey there, everybody. Just wanted to check in. It is almost 11. It is February 2nd, and I am just hanging out, enjoying the Monday, trying to relax after a pretty intense weekend. Was pretty busy. It was cold outside with the wind chill at one point. It was felt like it was in the negatives. So that was an interesting experience to say the least. If I look a little crummy, it's because I was sneezing earlier. Not really sure why I was sneezing. It stopped now, and I had a little bit of a runny nose. So if you do see me wipe my face, it may be just coming every once in a while. So, with that being said, I want to keep you guys updated on what's going on. But if you guys want to keep following me along in my journey, please do subscribe to the channel. I would really, really appreciate it. It helps me out tremendously. And if you hit the notification bell, I'll let you guys know when I upload my new content and when you guys will be able to watch my newest videos. So, with that being said, let's get into it. Um, this weekend was pretty interesting. Like I said, it was very cold outside, and I spent a lot of time outside, more than I had planned. Um, I think Friday night we went out to the dock, and I didn't get this on video, but we went out to the dock and we had to move the de-icer, and that was very, very cold. My father just had shoulder surgery, so me and my sister went out trying to help because he only has one working arm and his is non-dominant. So, yeah, we did that, and then Sunday, me and my dad went out, and I cut up a bunch of pieces of ice using a tree limb cutter. If you're not really sure what that is, it's basically just a big blade, kind of like banana shaped, and then it has a bunch of little teeth. And we it's used to cut down tree limbs, and because it has an extendable pole, but instead we just used it to cut into the ice, and then we pushed it under the other ice to keep it away from the dock because it's the water's been freezing up around it, and we're trying to keep it in as good of shape as possible. So yeah, we were out there Saturday I should say, and we were using the tree pole cutters, and then my dad retrofitted a chainsaw onto a pole. It's a miniature chainsaw, but had this set up. It was a pole that had some sort of electrical system through it, basically. So it was like a pole that was extendable, but it had a cord going through it, and then it had a plug on one side and then plug on the other end, and then you could hook that up. And so what we did was we used that powered one, and it had a little safety and trigger at the end of the pole. So you hit the safety and trigger, let go of the safety. Once you have the trigger down, it goes. And we were using that to cut the ice. It was much faster, much easier, especially since the ice close to the shore was much thicker. It was, easily between 6 to 8 inches of ice by our shore, and we had to cut around the posts. So we did that because the ones that were closest to land were frozen around and locked up, and if the tide came back up, it was going to rip the legs right out of the ground. We have a stilted dock, we don't have a floating dock. So when it's on stilts and the ice gets settled and the water rises, it actually just rips the legs straight out of the ground over time. And then you have to replace the whole dock. And replacing a whole dock is tens of thousands of dollars that we don't have to spend. So instead, we are doing our best to just, be creative and be proactive in making sure that we take care of it when we can. So that was what we've been doing. Um, Otherwise, I've been trying to maintain my storage on this computer so that I can continue to film for you guys, because I've already made 2 attempts today at trying to film, and I got cut out in the middle, and so I wanted to redo them. So I am currently redoing this for the second time, I should say. This is the third attempt, and yeah, really just hanging out today, trying to relax, staying warm preferably because it was very, very cold outside. And yeah, just trying to, you know, stay I guess in the loop with you guys on what's going on. I'm actually very excited for surgery. I think it'll be a good thing for me. I'm not nervous, haven't felt any nerves about it. I think it's more of wanting to get it done, if that makes any sense. And I know some people may say, oh, well, that's the same thing as nerves. No, I am not nervous, afraid, worried about the procedure. That my surgeon is someone I trust a lot, very experienced, highly regarded as a top surgeon. So not worried about it at all. He's already operated on me, and I'm still here. So I am ready to do it again, and just make it happen. With that being said, if I do have my operation and I'm not feeling it, I may have a hard time uploading for you guys. So please be patient with me in that regard because I am not doing it because I don't want to. I enjoy uploading every single day, even if it's just talking. But, um, depending on how I feel, I may not be able to have, I guess, the mental fortitude to, make it happen in that sense. I'm going to do my best to find out how I feel, and we'll go from there. But if I'm in the hospital, I'm not sure how much I will be able to film. So I will try and see if the day of surgery I can try and get something, um, maybe early morning, like before I leave to go to the hospital to get the procedure done. Depending on how early we have to leave, that may not be super possible. But yeah, gonna try to get up super early and then send you, make this video for you guys on the 5th. Like I said, if it doesn't happen, I apologize. I am trying my best. And I will try to get back to you guys as soon as possible if I am not feeling it. I make sure that is a promise. If I don't feel good, um, you know, I'm probably not going to be making a video, but otherwise, I will continue to make videos. So if you want me to talk about my journey, surgeries of the past, surgeries of the upcoming future, please let me know down in the comments. I really would love to share my story with you guys more if you want something like that. Um, let me know if you liked the video. Let me know if you didn't like the video. Um, and with that being said, if you could do me a huge favor, if you want to continue following my journey, please do consider subscribing to the channel. It really does help me out a lot. It lets me know what you guys like, what you don't like, what you guys are looking forward to. And with that being said, I'm going to say this again, as I say always, if you are going through something that feels like an insurmountable obstacle, know that I feel that you have the ability to overcome that obstacle. There are plenty of people that have overcome tremendous obstacles, and I genuinely believe that you can overcome that obstacle. So, as I always say again, keep fighting, do not give up. I am fighting my battle. You continue to fight your battle. Do not quit on yourself. I am not quitting on myself either, and I will not quit on you guys. So don't quit on me. We can hold each other accountable in that sense. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. I look forward to talking to you all very soon.